We bring you the latest updates from the Pna Newsroom. Over 5,600 liters of oil water has been collected according to the Philippine Coast Guard following the oil spill in Oriental Mindoro. The PCG said that it has collected nearly 1,100 sacks and 22 drums of oil-contaminated materials in the shorelines of the towns of Nauan, Bulalakaw, and Pola. Oriental Mindoro Governor Humerlito Dolor earlier said that almost 100,000 residents are affected by the oil spill. About 122 residents became sick with respiratory ailments and other symptoms because of the effects of the said oil spill. The University of the Philippines Marine Science Institute and the Department of Environment and Natural Resources, or DENR, meanwhile said the oil spill could reach northern Palawan and threaten over 36,000 hectares of marine habitat. The MT Princess Empress was carrying 800,000 liters of industrial fuel when it sank near the province. The Philippine government has asked the International Criminal Court, or ICC, to suspend its investigation of the anti-illegal drug campaign of the Duterte administration. The ICC earlier reopened its probe into the alleged crimes that happened in relation to the war on drugs, despite the Philippines having left the tribunal in 2019. In its 51-page appeal, the Office of the Solicitor General maintained that the Hague-based court has no jurisdiction over the country. The OSG said it had asked to suspend the probe while Manila's appeal is ongoing. It also asked to suspend the authorization of the ICC to investigate and to determine that the ICC prosecutor is not authorized to conduct an investigation. Manila maintains that the ICC cannot investigate the war on drugs as the country has a functioning judicial system to look into them. Government records show that over 6,000 drug suspects have been killed in police operations. Despite a change in leadership in the Chinese government, Philippine Ambassador to the People's Republic of China, Jaime Flor Cruz, is confident that the country's trade cooperation to China, including investment pledges, will remain. During his state visit to China, President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. returned with $22.8 billion in investment commitments, as well as 2 agreements ensuring a sustainable supply of agricultural inputs, particularly fertilizers. Flor Cruz said the state visit also set a positive tone in the Philippines-China relationship. He said that one of the outcomes of his first foreign trips this year was the export of durian to China, as well as the potential establishment of a liquid steel plant in the country. Other infrastructure investment pledges also include highways, the South Railway to Bicol, and the Northern Railway to Clark. Flor Cruz said that the mutually beneficial relationship between the Philippines and China will ensure that both countries will pursue pragmatic goals. In other news, high-ranking government officials commended the passage of the Bangsamoro Electoral Code, which would allow for peaceful and credible elections starting in 2025. In a joint statement, Chief Minister Ahod Balawag, Defense Secretary Carlito Galvez Jr., and Acting Presidential Advisor on Peace, Reconciliation and Unity Isidro Purisima congratulated the Bangsamoro Transition Authority Parliament on the passage of the Bangsamoro Electoral Code. The Bangsamoro Autonomy Act No. 35 was unanimously passed with 64 affirmative votes, 0 negative votes, and 0 abstentions. It will allow for democratic participation in local and regional elections and will implement provisions for changing political party affiliations, coalition building, regional party funding, and prosecution for election offenses in the parliamentary electoral system. The law also expressly prohibits regional political parties from nominating candidates who are related within the second degree of consanguinity or affinity. And that is the latest and the biggest stories from the Pna Newsroom. For more news content, visit our webpage or head on to the Philippine News Agency's Facebook and Twitter accounts. We are also shown on the social media pages of the Presidential Communications Office, or PCO. Stay tuned for more news updates. I am William Theo. We tell stories that inspire change.